Hey guys, Hayz here. So, in yesterday's Summer Game Fest live stream, Battlestategames released a third Streets of Tarkov teaser called The Battle for Concordia. In this video, I'm going to try and sort of go through the bits that we might have missed and that we've gone through that that might be sort of importance or relevance that they wanted to show us. So I'm going to go through the main sort of trailer, the teaser trailer now in its full entirety, and then we'll go through after and just sort of pick it apart and just sort of look at the bits that we might have missed. So, seeing as this is the third Streets of Tarkov trailer that we've seen, or the teaser that we've seen, this one is called The Battle for Concordia. Now, Concordia is a residential area, is what I've been told. It's a residential area that's got shops, like different malls. It's got a parking garage, I think, underground, as well as a big sort of courtyard area with a playground. Now, this is just one kind of area of the map. This isn't just the whole map. It's one area of the whole map. Now, I'm thinking that they might actually introduce this part later on. So what they want to do with the development of Tarkov, of Streets of Tarkov, sorry, is that they want to add sections of it at a time. So the first release of Streets of Tarkov will see only a portion of it, not the whole thing. As they go along, they'll add more to it, they'll optimize it, they'll make it better, which is great. Instead of pushing it all out at once, and obviously maybe it being unfinished or not quite ready, they're going to do it in parts, which is great. It means they have more time to work on it to perfect it to the best of their ability. Now, throughout the whole trailer, we didn't really see any new gear, any new guns, no new stuff. Going through it, like there's so many. I've taken some screenshots from the trailer, and I'll show you them now. But this map, it looks amazing. Previously, in I think some sort of podcast, Nikita mentioned. So I think it was Pestily that asked about DLSS, obviously because now Unity has DLSS capabilities. It can run DLSS. I think it's deep learning super sampling. It essentially just like boosts your frames, but also makes the picture fidelity even more insane. So more performance and better looking games. I'm all down for that. Now, obviously, there's lots of fights that break out, tons of fights in the hallways, in the rooms, off the hallways, all that stuff. Now, what we might not have noticed, and that I think some people have picked up on as well, is there's one point in the trailer where this guy's entering a room to fight another guy. It's like an office room with like a big screen and stuff. And there's a monitor on the desk, and the guy's hiding behind the monitor. The player entering shoots the monitor, and the monitor falls off the desk. And that's something that we haven't seen in Tarkov. That's not like interactable kind of objects that move when you shoot them, or when things explode. We haven't seen. That's not a thing. Seeing it here in Streets just kind of confirms the fact that they're really working hard on the immersion and just the general world overall. And here's another part where there's like a grenade blowing up underneath a load of shelves, and here you can see obviously there is books flying off the shelves with that grenade going off, which indicates that there is some kind of like collision or something happening there to make the books and things fall over off the shelf. It just adds like that bit of like quality to the actual game. So obviously this big famous bit here that we've all probably seen already, with the GL shooting what seems to be a bit of a wall out into the next corridor to sort of breach it, as in like a breaching wall. Now this looks to me like it's a predetermined wall that they breach. So it's not every single wall. It's just like there might be a few of these walls dotted around the map that you will be able to breach through with explosives, grenades, grenade launchers, whatever you want, really, whatever explodes essentially to make that wall obviously cave in, and then you can pass through it. So that's pretty cool. That's not something we've ever seen. So new additions, obviously, and also on the shelves, you can see that things fall over. Books on the floor next to the wall kind of move as the explosion happens. So again, everything around it just reacting to explosions or shots. It just adds to it, adds to the immersion for sure. And then obviously at the end we see some sort of like NPCs or scavs rolling in on a BTR. It just looks insane, and it's something we've never seen before in Tarkov, at least functional. We've seen tanks, right? The quest to mark the tanks on Shoreline. We've seen that. This isn't a tank. This is a BTR, armored personnel carrier, with a freaking gun on top that you can see visibly moves as they pull up. Like the gun moves. So you can tell that's probably going to be used at some point, somehow, which is just actually insane. I can't quite believe that. They want to add RPGs to the game. They want to add some sort of launcher to the game, so this will obviously be used somehow in conjunction with the launchers. I don't know how it's going to work. Obviously we have no information on this. We just see that and we're like, what the people jumping off of the BTR, people were asking if it would have been the Black Division, which is a group of highly trained, highly skilled military combatants that are going to be in the game at some point in the future. They haven't really mentioned much about them because they want to keep it kind of secret. The Black Division is some sort of mystery, right? But I think this doesn't really look like Black Division. Like, you can kind of tell with their clothing. The last guy to jump off in the middle of the BTR looks a lot different to the others. It looks like some guy. It kind of looks like Rashala, honestly. It's not Rashala. It probably isn't. But honestly, it might be one of the bosses in Streets of Tarkov. I think there's one of two bosses. There might be more bosses, but I think they've said there is going to be two at least. So this is probably one of them. How this works, I don't know. People have been saying like these guys start roaming around the map after say like 30 minutes in raid. So it kind of like forces people to sort of stay in the raid, or they spawn in later on in the raid and sort of enter the Streets of Tarkov to clear it up and clear out any survivors. I was thinking more like it's going to be the boss. He's going to hear shots, and they're going to hop in the BTR and just roll around to where those shots are. I can imagine the scab boss jumping on the BTR saying, right, boys, let's go. And they'll come over to the area that you've had a fight with another guy and completely crash your party. I would love that. That would make my day. I'd love that. That'd be amazing. Anyway, thank you much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this kind of breakdown, and it might have sort of opened your eyes to a few more features that were in the trailer. If you guys haven't already followed me on Twitch, make sure you do. It's down in the description. I stream every day apart from Sundays at 10 a.m. BST UK time. So if you guys want to come out and say hi, then feel free to do so, and I'll see you in the next one.